When you come across this page, things are spoken from within and not without. The things that really matter is what's happening inside. That is why currently right now I am trying to connect people to the unconditional love so that you can be able to get the idea how everything comes from within, not without. If you're able to understand everything that's inside of you, it's going to be easy for you to be able to manipulate anything that is outside of you. And that is by firstly knowing that you are the source inside, not outside of you. So look at this in a sense that when you make a prayer, it's not something that you should focus it on outside of you. It's something that you must look inward yourself, which is your consciousness from within. Your higher self in this case, or higher selves, is regarded as God or the God or the ancestors you like to call inside of you, which you have power to be able to manipulate things into existence. This way, because of the tongue that's attached to your heart, you can be able to create anything that's outside of you. The only thing it takes for you to make that very powerful is when you realize that you have to do things out of love, unconditional love within your heart, and then have that faith that when you speak things to life, they'll happen. And that's all it takes. The issue of prayer, you can still pray, but you need to be within and express things from inside. I'll make a simple example. When you pray something that's outside of you, you are giving away your energy. But when you do it within, you're preserving it. As a matter of fact, when you speak things from within with your inner voice that's inside of you, you can be able to make things in a very powerful way that the magnetic field that's inside of you is able to attract those things and your desires. Just look at it in that sense. If you still know that you want to pray, it doesn't matter, you can pray. But pray inside in a sense of meditation. As a matter of fact, meditation is one of the best way of making your prayers, because you need to speak to yourself. You need to understand yourself. When you come across your inner self, the reason why things are blocked, when you become in a meditative state, you get to see those things. Now, when you start praying about blockages and things that are not happening, getting aligned in your life, who's going to give you those messages? The moment you start to see those visions, your higher self is still trying to teach you something. It's not because you prayed outside of you. Your higher self can see that this person is lost. Let me actually try help them. Then you start to see your visions of what's really happening in your life and those things. But if you were to be in a meditative state, there wouldn't be no reason for you to dream, to have a vision, because now you're connected. So if you start to be connected and you start to speak to yourself, then you start to be able to attract things into your will. If you want to make a prayer, look inside, close your eyes, and be inward. Whatever thoughts that you come across, you have to look at them. You have to be able to overcome them. Whatever pain you come across, you have to be able to look into it and overcome it. It's as simple as that. Now, when you go into pray outside of you, you're missing so much important things that you might have said to someone or done within yourself, or even harmed yourself. How will you be able to see those things if you're always out there giving away that energy? And some of those energies you give away, they're so strong and powerful. They have your pain, they have your traumas, they have your burdens, which you're able to turn around once and look inward. And that is more like you self-training. The more you're able to train yourself in that manner, you're able to grow. You can never grow by giving your energy outside of you. You have to preserve that energy. This thing is like when you become intimate with your partner. Although that fluid comes out, there's a way to preserve that energy so that it doesn't actually leave you and make it a cycle. Everything is within. I'll make a video about this and teach the potent power about intimacy for you to be able to understand what I'm talking about. But for now, focus things from within and not without. That's where your power is. My name is Ramal Kizadek, the Living Conscious Son. Thank you.